Welcome all of you, SST College of Arts, Commerce, Ulhasnagar. This is SST Edupedia. My dear students, today we are going to see the 7 C's of communication. It is prescribed for FYIT and in the subject communication skills. These 7 C's are very important in communications in IT areas. What are these things? One by one we will see. First one, this is now. So according to the 7 C's of communication needs to be clear, conscious, concrete, correct, then coherent, complete, courtesies. In this article, we look at each of 7 C's of communication and we will illustrate each element with both good and bad example. The first one now, see my dear students, clarity. What do you mean by clarity? When writing or speaking to someone, be clear about your goal or message. What is your purpose in communicating with this person? And if you are not sure, when you audience won't be sure either. To be clear, try to minimize the number of ideas in each sentences. Make sure that it's easy for your reader to understand your meaning, and people shouldn't have to read between the lines and make assumptions their own to understand what you are trying to say. Information and actions required must be clear, so the reader has the information they need to take action. So this clarity point is very important while you are going to achieve your goal in the sense of written form or in the sense of speaking form. Clarity must be there. You must pronounce your word correctly. You must write your sentences without any mistakes. In simple words, in simple sentence, you have to write down now. So what is next one I want to share? Conscious. Then what do you mean by conscious? See, when you are conscious is your communication. You stick to the point and keep it brief. Your audience doesn't want to read 6 sentence when you could communicate your message in 3. Are there any adjectives or filler words that you can delete? You can often eliminate words like for, instances, you see, definitely, kind of, literally, basically, or I mean. These words you have to eliminate. And are there any unnecessary sentences? Have you repeated the point several times in different ways? So my dear students, here, while you are going to write a message to the others, don't write much more sentences. It must be at least 2 to 4 sentences only. And then he got what you call enthusiastically he can read your message. Okay, that should be clear cut one. Don't use adjectives, more adjectives. Even you are write down the more adjectives, it creates what? It creates untidiness, it creates uneasiness for the readings. So use only simple sentence, simple words, and due to the simple words your message may be a short one, and due to this shortcuts one, he or she can understand your message very well. That's why your message, your communication must be concise one, shortcut one. Okay, don't write broadness. Now next one is here now, concrete. Then what do you mean by concrete? Okay, concrete means reality, factual things, real things. So in your word there must be factual things, reality must be there. Do not use imaginary words. Do not use what you call unexplained words. So when your message is concrete, then your audience has a clear picture of what you are telling them. Writing the message at that time, picture must be created in the mind of the reader. Do not use ambiguity words. Do not use what you call double standard words. It creates what you call some uneasiness in the mind of readers. So there are details but not many and vivid facts. There's leisure like focus. Your message is solid. So what you are going to write to the persons, that your message must be solid. There must be in the mind of reader, there must be create interest, okay, there must be create curiosity about your message, then and then it creates concrete in the mind of readers. So this concreteness is very important in 7 C's. Okay. Now next one here is now correctness. So what do you mean by correctness? Then see, when your communication is correct, it fits your audience, and correct communication is also error free communications. Your message must be correct, it should not be incorrect one. Grammatically correct, okay, spelling must be correct. If there is a grammatical mistake at that time, there may be the different meanings. If the different meaning is there at that time, you cannot understand your message to the audience. One example I will give you that. Okay, in Marathi there is a word is there, dhacha ma jhala. Okay, in Marathi there is a dha sound is there and it creates ma. In the history of Bajirao Peshwe at that time, okay, the Peshwe is given the order to pick up, that is dhara, it means pick up him, but unnecessarily dha become ma, it becomes what you mara. Mara means to what you call to shoot. So due to this, only the sound of dha and ma confusing, that the Narayan Peshwe died. Okay, so only one sound is there. So that's why be careful while write the message. Use correct word, use correct sentence while giving the message to the others. So there must be error-free communication in the your friend circle also, in your also authorities also. So do not do the technical terms you see fit your audience's level of education or knowledge. You must be take the technical terms while you are writing the message. If there is what you call elder persons, respective person, use the respective words. Respective words are very important. My dear students, words are very, very important. That words are related to your talkings. Okay, so do not use what you call trivial things words for the honorable person. Use what you call that type of words what honorable person need. For example, see here, respected sir, like this, your sincerely, your obedience. This indicates your honorariness or respect to the other persons. So according to the level of education and knowledge, you should write the message to the others. The next one, have you checked your writing for grammatical errors? Before sending the message or before speaking to the others, you must think within a second or in a fraction of time. What I am telling to you or what I am writing to you, is it correct grammatical or not? You have to see. Remember, spell, checkers don't catch your everything. Why? Because if you send your message at that time, you cannot edit it. So there should not be your bad impression. Your impression must be good. Your impression may be bad when you use incorrect sentence, when you use incorrect word, when you do not use level of the words. So the level of the words, correct sentence, correct what you call words, this indicates your what you call personalities. Okay, are all names and titles spelled correctly? You should also check down all names and title, is it correct or not? So that is called it. These things are related with correctness while speaking or giving the sentences or writing the sentences to the others. Now next is the here coherent. What do you mean by coherent? Coherent means the unification of the words, unification of the sentences. That is called sequence of the sentence. For example, see here, our sequence will be there. I wake up early in the morning. Which early in the morning? 6 o'clock I wake up. Okay, 7 o'clock I what to call take breakfast. 8 o'clock I ready for the college. for 8 o'clock to then 12 o'clock my college is there, and after 12 o'clock there is what you call your college will be what you call last lecture. So this is sequence, this type of sequence I will give you only example. This type of sequence must be there in your communications. Do not use from the 8 or 12. So you should write down your what you call message sequence wise. This sequence is very important. That's why sequence means that is coherent. So when your communication is coherent, it's logical. It become logicality, and all points are connected and relevant to the main topic, and the tone and flow of the text is consistent. There must be consistent in your sentences. Okay, consistency is very important. When you stop at that time, your consistency will not be there. So while you are speaking to the others at that time, speak what you call in flow manner, rising tone or what you call rising tone or falling tone. There must be sequence, there must be consistency. Do not take stop for 2 minutes or 1 minute, then you start to speak. It creates what you call, it do not create coherent. Okay, so this coherent is very important for 7 C's. Now next one here is now completeness. Complete. This complete is also very important. In complete message, the audience has everything they need to be informed, and if applicable, take action. Does your message include call to action so that your audience clearly knows that you want them to do? Or have you include all relevant information, contact names, dates, times, locations and so on? These things are very important. If you do not use date, they become confused after some days on which day this message is there. If you do not mention location, there also become jumble on which place, on which venue that message will be go. So this name and dates, then times, locations, these things are very important in written communication. So do not forget these things. What happened? Some students are in hazardness, in what you call in hurry sense. Some students delete, do not use the date, do not use the time, do not use the location. So it what you call, it becomes incomplete your message. These things are very important while writing the message to the others. So completeness is very important in 7 C's. Next here, courteous. Now my dear students, this word is very important. This word is reveal our respectfulness, our honorary things, kindness, sympathy, empathy to the others. This courtesy is very important in each and every being's life. Without courtesy, your humanity cannot be judged. This courtesy is very 100% correct for the fulfillment of human beings. Now see, what do you mean by courtesy? Courteous communication is friendly communication, open-minded communication and honest communication. This open-minded communication, honest communication create your good personality. If you do not use honest communication, if you do not use open-hearted communication, at that time no one will help you. It creates a bad impression to you. So while communicating with the others, at that time you must be courteous, you must be open-minded person, you must be friendly to the others. Now there are no hidden insults or passive and aggressive tone. See, in IT sector, in business sector, this aggressive tone do not apply. Do not aggressive, do not panic for the particular things. You must be soft person. Your words must be soft, your sentence must be soft, your talking must be soft to the others. It creates your emotional intelligence. We also call that it is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is very important in each and every things. This courtesy create emotional intelligence. For example, here if a person need a particular thing, at that time you can help to him if you have, or if the person is what you call commit what you call some things on the roadside, at that time you just and go to help. Do not think that what is my work, it is not my work, let it be do that. So this is not good things. So it creates you have not courtesy. So courtesy means friendliness, open minded, honest, sympathy, kindness, all these things are there which are created in human beings things. And this it is completely opposite to the aggressive tone, passive tone. Okay, so keep your readers viewpoint in mind and you are empathetic to their needs. See dear students, you always keep the level of readers, the level of listeners, okay, its authenticateness, its degrees, its experience, according to that you must do your communication. So I think these are the 7 skills. Okay, thank you my dear students, thank you.